Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. My prediction regarding Imran Khan has, by the grace of Allah, materialized. It has been fulfilled. And the reason why I praise Allah is because that, as I have mentioned in my previous videos, this prediction of mine that Imran Khan will fall, his government will collapse, he will no longer remain Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. This is a prediction that was not based on any sort of geopolitical analysis, any sort of study of the situation in Pakistan, the political situation. Rather, this was a prediction that was based on divine inspiration from Allah. Ilham, as we call the term we use is ilham kashaf. And I made this prediction several months ago when there was no there was at that point there was no really talk about a no confidence motion or the opposition crafting a no confidence motion in order to remove Prime Minister, now ex Prime Minister Imran Khan. And I also explained the reason, what the inspiration that came to me as per why Imran Khan, why his government is going to collapse. It's not going to complete its term, is because he betrayed the cause of Islam. He used Islamic slogans. He pledged to make Pakistan into a state that is reminiscent of the state which the most holy Prophet Muhammad salawatullahi wasalam alayhi established in Madinatul Munawwara. So he would call it the Medina Riyasat or the Medina state, that this is his project, this is his objective, and that he would bring Islamic values to politics, that he would bring justice, that he would end the corruption, that he would transform Pakistan into a truly Islamic society. So, of course, those are very beautiful slogans and pledges, and there's no doubt that the man's heart was in the right place. But he did not go through with his pledges, and the most scandalous thing from my perspective was his government's approval of the construction of a Hindu mega temple in the capital city itself, to be constructed by funds from the taxes, from tax revenue, from the taxpayers, from the Muslims, that the Muslim citizens of Pakistan, that their taxes would be going to fund the construction of a mega Hindu temple in Islamabad. And this was such a scandal that to the extent that right wing fascist Hindu bigots in India began to taunt the Muslims, saying that this is the government of Narendra Modi, and in his government, a temple will be constructed in Islamabad. Banega Modi Raj mein Mandir Islamabad mein. This was a song they even came up with to taunt and to humiliate and to ridicule the Muslims and to provoke their ghira for Tawheed. But Imran Khan did not express any ghira for Tawheed, nor did his government. They approved of this construction of this temple, and this is what provoked the anger and the jealousy and the red anger of Allah Azza wa Jal, that he said this government has betrayed me, this government has turned its back upon me, so I turn my back away from them. I reject them. They rejected me, I reject this government. And that's what happened. Within a very short period of time, the government started facing problems, and now it has finally collapsed. No confidence motion has passed. There was a few days there where it looked like the situation was going to turn into a crisis, because his government was attempting to subvert the no confidence motion by declaring, by coming up with this sensational conspiracy theory that a foreign power wants to remove his government and is interfering, namely the United States of America. Now, personally, I favor the United States of America, and I believe that Pakistan has made a huge blunder by spoiling their relations with the United States of America in favor of communist China, which communist China, of course, is evil. It is the enemy of Islam. It is the enemy of the Muslim, an open and avowed enemy of the Muslims. And this is a strategic error from Pakistan's foreign policy. Furthermore, Imran Khan visited Russia. He had a personal meeting with the evil tyrant Vladimir Putin on the eve of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And Pakistan has officially refused to condemn the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which is against the principle of justice and the the necessity of Muslims to stand for those who are oppressed and being victimized and being uh, injustice being perpetrated against them. And the people of Ukraine, the nation of Ukraine, is surely is an oppressed nation, and the Pakistani government has refused under Imran Khan to say anything in favor of the Ukrainians. Never mind the Ukrainians; they refuse to say anything in favor of the Uyghur Muslims, our own Muslim brothers who are being persecuted in communist China. These are all the reasons what has been inspired to me. What Allah Azza wa Jal, his anger was provoked, his fury was provoked against the Imran Khan government, and the Imran Khan government uh, has been removed. There's no doubt about that now. A new prime minister has been selected to replace him from the opposition party. Now, I'm not saying that I favored the opposition; they're even worse than him. But because they did not make those pledges and those promises, nor do they, go about with this pretense that we are going to transform Pakistan into a purely and truly Islamic society. Therefore, they're not obviously being held up to the same standard. But mark my words, if this new government, if they also provoke the fury of Allah, then they will also fall. This is the Sunnah of Allah. It's an ancient way of Allah Azza wa Jal, and we're going to see that. But my prediction regarding Imran Khan has materialized, and it is a sign. It is a divine heavenly sign. It is a sign for the proof of Islam, and it is concrete evidence for the proof of Islam because my prediction was made months ago. The evidence is there, the video is there, and now it has come to fruition. Those who doubt Islam, those who doubt the most holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, those who doubt the Holy Quran, should pay heed to this sign. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.